Yeah, the more they come in and use it, the more they spend with
Yeah,
you, the higher their
recurring
mhm,
revenue model concept on its head. I mean, there is no drawback to somebody
mhm.
walking in your doors, as opposed to the vast
Yeah,
majority of
you do
industries. You're only gonna get more revenue from them.
yes, if they used it every single day, you'd be, over the moon.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
It only helps you. I love that. And so you guys are doing like a $20 credit in like bowling for 8.95 or something a month, and then just knowing that the gross margin on bowling is obviously very good. It doesn't really cost you much other than a little electricity and maybe a front desk person, and then
That
that's
is the
that's the
model
model
currently, and
currently.
we're open to all kind of models. So we're talking to dozens and dozens of bowling operators every month and trying to understand what they perceive as a recurring revenue
Hmm.
model. It started one place, evolved to another, but I
Hmm.
think that we are open to different models, but we've tested this model and it really does work to the point where we're getting, and you mentioned earlier, how do you understand the lifetime value? Well, when you've got somebody on a recurring revenue, they've got to go into a system that we built and say, I'm reserving this hour for bowling as part of my membership. When they do that, we know they did it twice a month or three times or once every 2 months. So now we're drilling down and truly understanding
Hmm.
what is their usage and ascribing a value to that, whether that's their direct payments or they're
Right.
spending in different profit centers. We're at least able to extrapolate what is the average visitor worth to a bowling center and begin to develop the science that we've got in the gym and car wash industry and that Netflix and HBO and Disney have when it comes to their stuff. We can build this in our industry. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, and I mean, the nice part about that is as you track the usage and you build some numbers and a little bit of a track record behind it to know, like, if they're on this membership, here's how many more times they come in, here's how much they're worth to us, here's what the profit is on that. You could adjust the offer to be better if you know that the numbers support it, and then just sign up more members, right? So if they come in, hey, if they sign up for this, they're going to come in 5 times a month. I know I make this much. I can make an even more attractive offer because I
That's
know
it,
I can
right?
still pay for
So,
it.
like if you equate that to the car wash industry, like we had honed in on a price point to where now it's a science, and it's a science across the entire industry. Of you've got three car wash packages, meaning you got three. You have the bronze, silver, gold, and it's $8, $12, 15. The model is it's $1 above the bottom level, so it's eight. It's a $17 membership, a little more than two washes. In the middle, it is even. At the top, it's $1 better than twice, right? So you make a really good point in the fact that we can, the more usage we get on any particular model, the more data we have to understand what the perfect model is. I think we've hit on something really important and really valuable,
Mhm.
and it's going to work. But there will always be fine tuning to understand what is the consumer appetite, where is a threshold, and how do we end up pricing this. Even moving 50 cents around can really change consumer behavior drastically. And
Mhm.
then honing in on that, drilling it down. And it might be different. It might be different in Brooklyn, New York than it is for us in Carlisle, PA,
Yeah.
because the just consumer economics are different.
But again, it all comes down to tracking and having the data, right? You
There's a
can't do
real
anything
lack of
without it.
data in this industry that we can solve
And
literally with the flip of a button. Like
mhm,
we adopt your
mhm,
previous customer database, we communicate to them properly, we stratify them in a way that is indicative of their usage and their behaviors, and then we amplify that to take the most opportune group, turn them into 4 to 8 time bowlers. We take the less opportune group, turn them into 2 to 4. And now you're still benefiting because the average usage is 1 to 2, right? So, how do we amplify usage based off of
right.
consumer behavior, which is something that we've done in two other industries? And actually, when you factor in our consulting group, we have done it in the cable industry, really understanding how you get more people to watch Game of
Hmm.
Thrones than something else.
Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 10 of them a week. Subscribe to learn more and keep learning about what's working in the industry. Talk to you then.